third graders. Today we're going to be reading this mentor text or example text for opinion writing called You Need to Read the One and Only Ivan. As we read this text, look at revising or changing the reasons for the opinion. We're also going to read this one called Students Should Be Allowed to Use Cell Phones. Be thinking about considering your audience when we read this one together. This means really think about who is reading your opinion essay. Is it an adult or is it another student? The page that you're going to fill in today is this one called Consider Your Audience. Think about who are you writing to. You can go ahead and write to right there. And who are you trying to convince? So there are a few examples of opinions here. You're going to give a reason to an adult why you need to start earning an allowance, and then you're going to give a different reason when you are writing this for a friend. Same opinion. Then our class needs to take a field trip to the zoo. What reason would you give an adult for that opinion, and what reason would you give a friend or another student for that opinion? You need to read The One and Only Ivan. Have you ever visited your local library in search of a really good book that you can't put down? You walk through aisle after aisle and read the back of so many books, all to come up with nothing to check out in the end. If you have this problem too, I have the book for you. It's the Newbery Award-winning book, The One and Only Ivan. The One and Only Ivan was inspired by the true story of a gorilla taken captive and living in a shopping mall just off the interstate. The gorilla's name is Ivan, and the entire story is told from his point of view. Once I started reading this book, I couldn't stop. Here are a couple of reasons I believe you should read The One and Only Ivan. First, if you love animals, you will really enjoy this story. You're not only introduced to a sweet and kind gorilla, but you also get to meet his circle of friends who love and support him. You'll meet characters like the innocently cute elephant, Ruby. You will adore Ruby and her childlike behavior as you watch her friendship unfold with Ivan. There's also a feisty stray dog, Bob, who will have you giggling but also loving him too. Then there's Stella. She's the wisest of the animals that call them all home, and she is an extraordinary companion for Ivan. These are just some of the animal characters that make the story fascinating. However, there are other human characters that you also will find very interesting as well. Another reason you should read The One and Only Ivan is it will open your eyes to some real world issues. The inspiration for this book came from the true story of a real gorilla named Ivan. Ivan was taken from his natural habitat and brought to the U.S. He lived with a human companion until he became too wild to keep in his home. That's when he was brought to the mall to be observed by humans that were shopping or walking by. The author in this story gives Ivan and other animals held captive a voice. The story brings to life how some animals held captive are treated and also shines a light for us to see into their world. The one and only Ivan will not only soften your heart, but it will also have you laughing and crying and recommending this book to others. You should read the book, The One and Only Ivan. The next mentor text that we are reading together is Students Should Be Allowed to Use Cell Phones. Have you banned cell phone usage at your school? Do you feel that cell phones can be too much of a disturbance on campus or in the classroom? Many principals have forbidden cell phone usage in their schools as well. They believe that cell phones will be too much of a distraction for students. However, I feel strongly that cell phones should be allowed on school property and can be used to benefit students and teachers. First, many teachers would love to use technology in the classroom each day, but most schools do not have the money to provide a computer for each student. This can make researching projects and writing papers time consuming because students will need to share computers. If students were allowed to use their cell phones for these types of projects, it would free up more time for learning. This means there would be even more learning opportunities for the students in your school. Next, there are apps that students can download to be used in the classroom. For example, Kahoot is an app that teachers can use to turn a review for a test into a game show. This helps students be more interested in test practice. There are hundreds of apps that can be used in the classroom to make learning more fun for students. If students were permitted to use their cell phones for these fun learning apps, the school would not need to pay for each student to have a learning device. Last, I understand that some principals and administrators fear that students may use their cell phones for the wrong reasons. There are many other things in school students are allowed to do, but there are rules that go with them. If students knew that using their cell phones properly in class meant they were allowed to have them, I believe they would follow the rules put in place. It's important that all students understand the expectations of having their cell phones in class and that there will be strict consequences when rules are not followed. This would help the principals to worry less about students misusing their phones. In conclusion, I think you would see great benefits if you allow your students to use cell phones at home and in the classroom. It's time to change your school rules regarding cell phones. Notice, third graders, that this example was written for an adult audience. If we look back to the one about the one and only Ivan book, this is meant for a student audience or a friend or kid audience. And again, this one is meant for an adult audience. Parents, teachers, principals. Your job is to complete this page today called Consider Your Audience. Remember, who are you writing to and who are you trying to convince? So these are your two opinions. You're going to think of a reason for an adult audience why you need to start earning allowance and a reason for a kid or a friend audience. Same opinion. And then you're going to practice with this other one about the field trip to the zoo. When you have completed this page, save your packet in your writer's folder.